We go full throttle with two Brits fighting to stop their daring buggy safari business from getting stuck in a rut.
What can the town hall do to us if we start? All they can do is stop us.
I get to grips with the gavel, meeting a couple who are bidding for success with their own auction house. Come on, 45 euros. You're not leaving and I'm not leaving until I get 45 euros. This could be a very long evening. And we're property hunting with a couple who want to splash their cash near the marina, but think most of what they see is a load of old bilge.
The last time I saw lights like that, they were in a public loo.
When Brits move out to Spain, they expect a much more laid-back lifestyle. But of course the bills have still got to be paid. So many expats find themselves in boring jobs working harder than when they were back in the UK. But good friends Mark and Chris have decided they want to have more fun in the sun, and they've taken their business fortunes well off the beaten track. Old friends Chris Grenfell and Mark Perry have good reason to celebrate. After 18 years sweating it out in the sun for other people working in the building trade, they're about to launch a business venture that will make them their own bosses.
People get stuck in a rut. We've got a possibility to get ourselves out of that. Want to improve your life, I tend to think we've got the courage to get up and do that. It's a risk, yeah, everything, a whole life is a risk.
Their big idea is to offer nature safaris round the Marbella region. Not exactly David Attenborough's first choice when scouting locations for planet Earth, but Mark and Chris think the peaceful hillsides around the town have a lot to offer amateur enthusiasts. And to make it all a bit more exciting, they're investing in something that might give the wildlife a bit of a fright.
It's such a great feeling to be up here. It's something that people don't necessarily always experience, and we want to offer that to people and give them a chance to explore and see the lovely countryside while I was driving around in open-air buggies.
Mark and Chris came up with the idea for buggy safaris after meeting at a rugby club 4 years ago and decided to give up their building jobs once and for all.
I think we've got a big challenge ahead of us in the sense that it's a totally different thing that for both of us to be doing. I suppose, yeah, we're ducks out of water in a sense, but we're up for a gamble and we'll go for it.
Chris and Mark have had a go in buggies before, but have no idea if they're robust enough to handle the treacherous Spanish hillside, or if the engine noise will scare away all the wildlife. But they're happy to take the gamble and are investing £55,000 of their savings into the business.
We're putting money into something that there's no guarantee, but we both believe in it, and each day forward I believe in it more.
It's a huge risk and one that could affect both their families' comfortable way of life, but their wives Leva and Julie are behind their husbands all the way.
Well, whenever somebody starts a new business there is a concern. Of course there was worries, but sometimes you just got to go and bite the bullet and go with what you want to do, haven't you?
So, with no experience of the industry and no assurance of a return on their investment, they could be in for a bumpy ride. Before they can do anything else, Chris and Mark need premises. They found this lock-up garage and office attached to a local supermarket, but it's going to cost almost £700 a month and doesn't come with a licence to actually operate a business out of. But there's no time to worry about that now, as they also need to buy buggies. They've ordered 5 and are expecting them to arrive any minute.
Still nervous, I don't know why. Realisation of a dream coming true, I suppose.
Yes, and the nervousness of worrying about will we get any customers.
Yeah, will we get bums on seats.
Time to put those worries to one side for now, as the first buggies finally turned up.
Number 1, yes, nice and red.
Buggy number 1 is ready for action.
Signs on,
Yeah.
number plates on,
Yeah.
everything fully checked,
Keys.
keys inside.
It all seems in good working order, so Chris wastes no time in heading out for a spin.
Get your motor running. Head out on the highway, looking for adventure, and whatever comes our way. Yeah, darling, go make it happen. Take the world in a loving embrace.
The 5 buggies cost them a whopping 17.5 grand, so they desperately need to start earning some money. But